Hello students, Sairam. A very warm welcome to all of you in this new academic year. Today we are going to learn something interesting. Look at this. These are whole numbers. Now look at this. These all are called negative numbers. Now what do we call a bigger set of numbers with positive and negative numbers? They are called as integers. So today we are going to study about integers, operation and its properties. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to define integers, write the properties of integers and write the operation on integers. Now what is an integer? Integers are the collection of numbers which contain whole numbers and negative numbers. Here you can see a set of numbers 0 and all the positive numbers, -1 and all the negative numbers till infinite. These all are called as integers. Now you can see a number line with positive and negative integers. 0 is in the middle of the line, so it is neither positive nor negative. And all the positive numbers are on the right side of the number line. And all the negative numbers are on the left hand side of the number line. Now, we will study operation on integers. And in that first we are going to learn about addition of integers. It has two rules. So first rule is to add numbers having like signs means same signs. Add the numerical value and attach the common sign to the sum. For example, here there are two examples given 13 plus 8. Here both of them have same sign, that means they are positive. And when you add them, you will get 24 and the common sign is also plus. So their addition also will be plus 24, positive 24. Now second example is -13 plus -8. Here both the numbers are negative. So when you will add it, first you have to add this 13 and 8 will become 21. Now you can see both the numbers have minus sign. So in the answer also we will write minus. So its sum also will be -21. Now let us see rule number 2. Now in rule number 2, what you have to do to add numbers having unlike signs. So when two numbers have different signs, subtract the given number and copy the sign of the bigger number. Now we will see some examples related to this rule. The first one is 27 plus -4 is equal to 23. Now here you can see 27 is positive and 4 is negative. So they have different signs. They have unlike signs. So when you will add them, first you will have to subtract this because they have different signs. So we will subtract it. 27 minus 4 is 23 and the bigger number is 27. It has positive sign. So the answer will be plus 23. Positive 23. Now the second example is -13 plus 8. Here also one is positive, the other one is negative. So again when we'll subtract, we will get 5 and the bigger number is 13. It has minus sign. So in the answer also we will write -5. Now let us see the third example, -3 plus 7 minus 19. Here you can see these two numbers 3 and 19, they are negative. So we can group them together, we can write them together, -3 minus 19 and 7 we can write at the end. Now -3 and -19 will be added because they have same sign. So you will add them. So when you will add -3 plus -19, you will get -22 and plus 7 -22 plus 7. Now you can see 22 is negative and 7 is positive. So when you get different sign, numbers with different sign, we have to subtract. So here we are going to subtract 22 minus 7 is 15. And which is the bigger number? 22 is the bigger number. And which sign it has? It has minus sign. So in the answer also we will write minus 15. Now let us go to the next operation, that is subtraction of integers. Change the sign of subtrahend and make the operation to be addition, and then proceed to the rules of addition. Here we will see two examples. So minus 12 minus 6, that will be equal to minus 12. You have to write the operation addition plus here, and then subtract is 6. So the opposite sign is minus 6. So it will become minus 12 plus minus 6. So when both the signs are same, you have to add them, and you will get 12 plus 6 is 18. So it will be minus 18. As both of them have same sign, so it will become minus 18. Now the second example is minus 15 minus in bracket minus 9. So you can see here, this will become plus minus 15. Here the sign, you have to make the operation addition plus, and additive inverse of minus 9 is 9. So it will be minus 15 plus 9. Now you can see one is negative, other one is positive. So we will have to find out the difference. So we will take the difference of this two number. 15 minus 9 is 6, and the bigger number is 15. It has minus sign. So the answer will be minus 6. Now we will go to the next operation, that is multiplication of integers. In that also there are two rules. The first rule is rule number 1, the product of two numbers with like sign is positive. That means when two numbers are positive, their product also will be positive. Now here we have taken two examples. 12 multiplied by 5. Here bracket is given, that means multiplication. So 12 multiplied by 5, the product is 12 5s are 60. So both of them are positive. Positive multiplied by positive will be equal to positive. Now let us take the next example. Here you see minus 13 is multiplied by minus 2. Here both are negative. So first we'll multiply. 13 2s are 26. Now as both of them are negative, they are of same sign, so their product also will be positive. So minus multiplied by minus is equal to plus. Now let us go to rule number 2. The product of two numbers with unlike sign. Here you will see the two numbers with different sign. When you find out their product, it is negative. So let us take the first example, 5 into minus 9. 5 multiplied by minus 9, 1 is positive, 5 is positive, and 9 is negative. So when you multiply 5, 9s are 45. So 45, and you have to give the sign minus, because 1 is positive, 1 is negative. When you multiply, the product is always negative. Same way we'll go to second question. Second one, example, minus 8 into 8. So here 1 is negative, the other one is positive. So when you multiply, 8 8s are 64, and the sign will be minus, because 1 is negative, the other one is positive. So minus into plus is always minus. Now we will see a video on multiplication of integers. In that we are going to see the operation of this multiplication with 3 or more than 3 numbers.
Ever wondered how to multiply integers? There are some simple rules that you must follow when multiplying integers. If both the integers are positive, the product will be positive. If both the integers are negative, the product will be positive. If only one integer is negative, the product will be negative. This is also known as SPON. SPON stands for same positive opposite negative. How do you multiply integers? Let us see. We know that multiplication is repeated addition. Let us use negative and positive squares to represent this multiplication. Here, 3 multiplied by minus 4 means that you need to add minus 4 3 times. Let's see another example to understand better. It's pretty simple. Notice that in both examples, when you multiply a positive and a negative integer, the product is always negative. Remember that when multiplying a positive and a negative integer, you must multiply the numbers and then put the minus sign. Let's try another example. First, multiply the 8 and 7 to get 56. Then, put the minus sign. Now, what do you do when both integers are negative? Look at the example. Notice the number minus 6 is constant. The multipliers keep decreasing by 1, while products keep increasing by 6. Thus, the product of minus 6 and minus 1 will be 6 more than the product of minus 6 and 0. The answer is 6. Similarly, we can find the product of minus 6 and minus 2 and minus 6 and minus 3. Remember, when multiplying two negative integers, you must multiply the numbers and then put the positive sign before the product. Let's try another example. Thus, when multiplying two negative integers, you must multiply the numbers and then put the positive sign before the product. How will you multiply more than two negative integers? Let's find out then. To multiply three negative integers, first multiply two of the three integers. Next, multiply the product with the third integer. Thus, by grouping two integers at a time, we can multiply more than two negative integers. Now, let us see some examples of how to multiply 4 and 5 negative integers. Observe the products in the above examples. When you multiply negative integers an even number of times as shown in example 1, the product is positive. On the other hand, when you multiply negative integers an odd number of times, the product is negative. Example 2 has 5 integers whose product is minus 720. Let's quickly summarize what we learned about multiplying integers. The product of a positive integer and negative integer is always negative. The product of an even number of negative integers is always positive. The product of an odd number of negative integers is always negative. Remember the mnemonic SPON. Same, positive, opposite, negative.
Yes. Now the next operation is division of integers. In this also there are two rules. Rule number 1, the quotient of two numbers with like signs is positive. For example, here there are two examples. 36 divided by 6. Here you can see both the numbers are positive. Here both the integers are positive. 36 is also positive, 6 is also positive. So when you will divide these two numbers, 36 divided by 6 is 6. It's the quotient 6 is also positive. Now let us go to the next example. Minus 24 divided by minus 3. Here you can see both the numbers are negative. Dividend also is negative, divisor also is negative. So when you will divide it as they have like sign, 24 divided by 3 is 8. But the quotient will be always positive. Now we will go to the second rule. In that, we will see the quotient of two numbers with unlike sign. Now here you will see two numbers with unlike sign. One is negative, the other one is positive, or the first one is positive and the second one is negative. So always you will see the quotient will be negative. Minus 15 divided by 5. So you will get the quotient 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3, but the quotient will be minus. Here next example is 80 divided by minus 10. So 80 divided by 10 is 8. Now here the quotient will be minus because one of the integer is negative. So here the quotient also will be negative. Now we will do some questions of exercise 1.1. It is given in your book also. Following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. You can see a number line, and on the number line they have marked some places, some cities, Lahul Spiti, Srinagar, Shimla, Ooty and Bangalore, and they have given the temperature also of all these places. You have to observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. So we are going to start from Lahul Spiti. So by observing the number line, we can find the temperature of the cities as follows. Now you can see on the number line here, Lahul Spiti, you can see here it is on the left hand side of number 0. So these all are negative numbers. You can see here minus 5. After minus 5 there are 3 markings, 6, 7, 8. So Lahul Spiti is minus 8 degree. The temperature at the Lahul Spiti is minus 8 degree Celsius. Now we will go to the next city, that is Srinagar. Now Srinagar is again on the left hand side of 0, and after 0 there are 2 markings. So you can see here the first one is minus 1 and the second one is minus 2. So the temperature of Srinagar is minus 2 degree Celsius. Now again we will go to the next city, that is Shimla. Now the temperature of Shimla is clearly marked here. It is at 5 degree Celsius. Now the next city is Ooty. You can see here the Ooty is after 10. You can see here 10. There are 3 markings, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So the temperature of Ooty is 14 degree Celsius. Now the last city is Bangalore. You can see here Bangalore. Now it is marked after 20. So after 20 there are 2 markings, 21 and the second marking is 22. So the temperature of Bangalore is 22 degree Celsius. So this way you have to write down in your notebook. Now the next question is, what is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest places among the above? Here you see here how to write down temperature of the hottest place was of Bangalore. It was 22 degrees. So you have to write 22 degrees Celsius, and temperature of the coldest place is of Lahul Spiti and it is at minus 8 degree Celsius, and you have to find out the difference of these two places, temperature of these two places. So it will be 22 minus, in bracket you will write minus 8. So as both here you can see here the operation will change, minus will become plus and additive inverse of minus 8 is 8. So it will become 22 plus 8 and the answer will be 22 plus 8 is 30. So answer will be 30 degree Celsius. So this way you have to calculate the difference in the temperature. Now let us go to the next question. What is the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar? Now as we know, we have seen in the number line, Lahul Spiti was at minus 8. So the temperature of Lahul Spiti was minus 8 degree Celsius, and whereas temperature of Srinagar is minus 2 degree Celsius. So again, when you have to find out the temperature difference, we have to subtract. So to subtract this, first we will write the bigger number. Minus 2 is bigger than minus 8. So minus 2 minus minus 8. So here again we will use the subtraction operation here, minus 2, then additive inverse of minus 8 plus 8, minus 2 plus 8, minus and plus, you can see when there is minus and plus you have to do subtraction. So 8 minus 2 is 5. And which number is the bigger number? 8. 8 is bigger than 2 here. So here we will have to give sign positive. So answer is 5 degree Celsius. Now we will go to the next question. In a quiz, positive marks are given for the correct answer and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack scores in 5 successive rounds where 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10, what was his total at the end? So you have to find out his total scores. So this is the way you have to find out the total score. First you will write down all the scores which he has got, that is 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10. And as you know, when we find out total, we do addition. So here also, to find out his total score, we have to add all the scores. So how to write addition here? 25 plus, in bracket you will write minus 5, plus again in bracket minus 10, plus 15 plus 10. So you have got 5 numbers here. And now what we will do? We can group them. We can write all the positive numbers together. So 25 plus 15 plus 10 is 50. 50 minus, and negative numbers we can add both the negative. So minus 5 plus minus 10 is minus 15. So 50 minus 15 is equal to 35. So Jack's total score at the end is 35. Now we will go to the next question, that is question number 3. At Srinagar, temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. What was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? On Wednesday it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. What was the temperature on this day? So we have to calculate. There are 2 questions and you have to solve both the question. In the first case, on Monday, the temperature was minus 5 and it has dropped by 2 degrees on Tuesday. So let us see how to calculate the temperature on Tuesday at Srinagar. So as the temperature has gone down by 2 degrees, so what you will do? You will have to work out like this. Minus 5 degrees first you will write. Srinagar's temperature was minus 5 and the temperature has gone down, so minus 2 degrees Celsius. So both are minus, so what we are going to do? We will add both the numbers. So 5 plus 2 is 7. So 5 plus 2 is 7, so answer will be minus 7 degrees Celsius. Now same way the next one, what is the temperature has gone? It has increased by 4 degrees. So how will you write? The temperature on Wednesday at Srinagar is rose by 4 degrees. That is temperature on Tuesday. What was it? It was minus 7. So minus 7 plus 4. Because the temperature has increased. So minus 7 plus 4 is minus plus. You have to do subtraction. And the answer will be minus 3 degrees Celsius. You have to write the sign of the bigger number. So it will be minus. 7 is bigger. So it has minus sign. So we will write minus 3 degrees Celsius. And at the end, the final statement is temperature on Tuesday and Wednesday was minus 7 degrees Celsius and minus 3 degrees Celsius respectively. Now, we will go to the next question. This is textbook question number 8. Verify A minus in bracket minus B is equal to A plus B for the following values of A and B. So they have given 2 values, one value for A and one value for B. So A is equal to 21 and B is equal to 18. Now you have to verify the left hand side is equal to right hand side or not. So first we will take the left hand side, that is A minus B. So the value of a is already given here, it is 21. So we will substitute the value of a here 21 and then minus in bracket minus, and the value of b is 18. So we'll write minus 18 and then we have to solve it. So it will become 21 minus, and then additive inverse of minus 18 we have to write, that will become 18. So minus sign will become addition here. 21 plus 18 is equal to 39. So on left hand side we have got 39. Now let us see what we get on right hand side. Now on right hand side it is a plus b. So just we have to substitute the value 21 plus 18. So 21 plus 18 is 39. Now we compare LHS and RHS. So here you can see LHS was also 39, RHS is also 39. So this shows that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence the value of A and B is verified. So there are two more questions in your textbook. You have to solve it in your notebook. And I have given you some questions for homework. So these all questions you have to copy down and you have to solve it in your notebook and you have to submit. So first part is MCQ worksheet. You can see here there are 5 questions and in that there are options. They have given 4 options. So you have to find out the right answer and you have to write the answer in your notebook. Now the next slide is also of MCQ question. You can see here. So MCQ question, you have to read the question and read the option and you have to write the correct option in your notebook. Now next part is, there is another set of questions. In that you have to solve and you have to, some questions are based on number line which you have learned last year. You have to draw number line and you have to represent this all integers on number line. So this all question you will solve and you have to submit. Now here also there are some more questions based on integers. You all will solve and you will submit. Thank you. We will meet in the next session where I am going to explain you about properties of integers.